Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amelia Salsabila. You can call me Lala. I come from South Bank, South Sulawesi. Here, I will tell you a little about myself. So, I am one of those people who are lacking in speaking. Since then until now, public speaking is one of my weaknesses. Now, I am determined to have the courage to speak in front of many people. Yes, although it's hard, I know. Everything needs a process and of course accompanied by effort. Talking about myself, I start my education at Pertiwi Kindergarten in my hometown when I was 6 years old. And it lasts for 1 year before entering the elementary school level. But here I will not tell about my education, but what should I do when I wait a year to be able to re-register at one of the universities in South Sulawesi, namely Makassar State University of UNM. I am a graduate student from the class of 2020 at Senior High School 1 South Bank. Last year, I was able to register myself, but maybe it wasn't good luck because at that time I didn't qualify. There was a sense of discouragement, of course, but it didn't last long because there were so many good people around me who continued to support me. It all started there. I was determined to start over from scratch, forgetting the past and trying to turn over a new leaf. It's a bit lame, guys. Okay, continued. Because I was unemployed at first, I was still relaxed, still enjoying the time when I have nothing to do, only at home doing the same thing over and over again and every day like that. Until a month later, I start to feel bored, especially considering my friends are starting to be busy with their respective activities. Because I was tired every day just doing the same thing, I finally decided to return to my hobby, which was on a hiatus, read novels online on an application called Wattpad. It's been a long time since I read other people's works. I was inspired by every story I read. At that time, a desire appeared in my mind, wanting to write a work like people, but it is not as easy as imagined. I tried several times but still failed, because making a work is not an easy thing. Requires technique and understanding of writing. Many ideas come to mind, but it is very difficult to put them into a story. The arrangement of word for word must be really neat so that the reader is also happy when reading our work, until finally I began to give up and chose to just be a connoisseur of other people's work. But a few weeks later, my lost intention came back again after accidentally seeing the event poster on Instagram, where the event is a writing challenge for 45 days, which is held only online by a literacy group in collaboration with a semi-major publisher. Well, when I saw the poster, I was even more interested because the event was free of charge. After thinking for a few hours, I finally decided to take part in the challenge. In the middle of making the story, I was getting bored, but one thing I have to fulfill here is responsibility. I have to take responsibility for finishing the story and see how far I can go. At that time, until the last day of the challenge made me relieved because I managed to finish one story even though there were still many short is a certain pleasure in successfully completing the story, although in the end did not manage to get a champion. Counting to add experience, friends from various cities in Indonesia, and of course knowledge about writing daring in the challenge. The day seemed to go by so fast that the test for college entrance was drawing near. Here, I am going to take the exam, but my friends are excited. Even until the announcement of their graduation, they remain the same. Can't wait to open the announcement site first. Lucky dear. And thank God I was asked to graduate. Until now, I am officially a student of Makassar State University majoring in PGSD, Bone Campus. It was all thanks to the prayer and support from all the good people around me, especially my parents. I will tell you the reason why I chose PGSD major. I have many nieces and nephews who are the children of my cousins, and they vary in age even though they are predominantly elementary school children. Of course, with different appearance and characters, I am interested in joining a space that includes children. Besides that, the opportunity to get a job is also great. In addition, this department is also a noble department. Why? Because as a teacher leader, of course we will carry a great responsibility, not just teaching to get a salary, but how do we guide, deliver, and even shape the children to a better path, of course. For the future, my main hope is that when I succeed, the people close to me will still be able to witness it live, especially my parents who hold a lot of hope and keep praying for me even though I am far from them now. Don't forget my friends who are like brothers and always support me in any situation. I also hope that after completing my studies, I hope to become a trustworthy and responsible teacher. Hopes, dreams, desires, of course everyone must have them, but hope will only be hope, dreams will only be dreams, and desires will only become desires if all of that is not equipped with effort and prayer. Don't be afraid to hope, don't be afraid to dream, keep trying and enjoy the process, because there is a saying that the effort will not betray the result. So do not assume that failure is the end of everything, but suppose the failure is one of our ways to fix the mistakes that are in use. The spirit of the successful fighters keep believing, trying, and praying. Maybe that's all I can tell you for now, because if you want to tell me all about me, I am sure there will be no end. And for those of you who watch this video to the end, thank you very much and see you later.